Well, I think the first two Ant-Man movies really focused a lot on family and the relationship between parents and kids, and I think that is definitely true in this one. The situation is a little different and it gets a little crazy, but I think those themes are constant. Well, nobody has fans like Marvel has fans. And my God, I was coming in and seeing so many people dressed as not just all different kinds of Avengers, but really going for like deep cuts. And I saw a few Baskin Robbins Scott Langs. I saw one person dressed as Anthony the Ant from the first Ant-Man movie. So it was very gratifying for me to see, the real love that people have for Ant-Man. They're dressing up as, characters that weren't even on the call sheet. Oh, I'm excited for them to see the movie. I'm excited for them to, start meet Kang. Kang is an amazing villain, and hopefully just see the movie and enjoy it and get excited for everything that's going to come after.
Wonderful. It's always so cool to see the fans do the cosplay of the Wasp, and especially the little ones. They're the cutest. I think I'm most excited for the audience to meet Kang, to get to know Janet Van Dyne a little bit more. She is so cool in this movie. And to see the quantum realm. It's stunning.
I was just talking with Paul Rudd and Peyton Reed, these people who jumped onto this little thing called Ant-Man many, many years ago, and believed us when we said, but we really believe this character, if he connects, can be the key and the linchpin to the bigger universe. And now here we stand at the premiere of Quantumania, which is the kickoff of Phase 5. And as people already saw in Endgame, where he helped save the whole world, which Scott Lang will remind you of if you were ever talk to him. It's really fun because this movie is not just another story. It is a continuation of this family. Much more so than any other movie. Scott Lang and Hope and Cassie, and seeing this father and daughter and multiple father and daughters. It's very funny. It's very sweet. It's very relatable. And then we throw them all down to the quantum realm and introduce Kang, which for us is something we've waited many, many years to do. We saw a little glimpse of a version of him in the season finale of Loki on Disney+, but Johnathan Majors makes a gigantic and colossal impression into the MCU with Quantumania, and I can't wait for people to see it. This is, of all of our films we've done since Endgame, this is the one that connects to the bigger picture, and that's what I'm excited about. Phase 4, we introduced a lot of fun, great characters on Disney+ and in theaters, and all of whom will be very important going forward. But now finally kicking off Phase 5, people are going to start to see the bigger picture as we get towards the next Avengers film. So I'm very excited for that part.
Well, it kind of never gets old. I mean, the Marvel premieres are always something. Obviously, this is our third Ant-Man movie. We went big on this one, on Quantumania. I'm thrilled because we get to see everybody we made the movie with, and the fans. The fans are always the thing. They show up early and they're out here, and I love it. Well, for me as the director, creating the quantum realm was one of the big joys of the movie because it was a part of the Marvel universe that had not been explored, so we got to really create it from the ground up. So, we assembled this mad team of artists, all these concept illustrators, and we just said, come up with your craziest ideas. And the whole idea of what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like, what the laws of physics were, and I think we ended up with something pretty incredible. Well, it's great because, this third time out, we get to sort of spend more time with the Langs and the Pyms and the Van Dynes and the family and kind of deepen those family dynamics. But we're doing it now in a very, very strange place. We're taking these familiar characters and thrusting them further down into the quantum realm than we've ever been before. So that presented a great opportunity for, our new characters to mingle with our old characters. And they meet some pretty strange people down there. Yeah, no, they are diehard fans, and I think we're the, 31st MCU movie. And, I think the fans love Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. And I think the fans are also very, very intrigued with Johnathan Majors and his version of Kang the Conqueror in the movie. and we're kicking off Phase 5 and introducing this new big bad villain into the MCU, which I'm personally very, very excited about.
I'm trying to stay as calm as possible, but I'm extremely excited. My family's here, my team's here, Kang is here officially, so it's something to celebrate. Look, cosplay, it's cool. It's cool, It's cool to see yourself or see a character you play out in the world like that, that it touches people on a pretty deep level, and they haven't even seen the movie yet.
Well, I'm so excited to see the fans tonight. That always gets me the most excited, to see the fans turn out, and there's so many of them here, and I just want to go take pictures with all of them. I'm really excited for the audience to discover Kang. I was so excited when I saw Kang, when I met Johnathan on set as Kang. I was scared out of my mind. And I'm really excited for everyone to meet Cassie Lang. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I feel really close to her, so I just hope everyone loves her as much as I do.
It is a feeling of celebration, it's always mixed with some nerves, obviously, there's a healthy dose of that as well too, because you're pulling back the curtain on something you've been working on. In this case, almost 4 years, which is pretty crazy to think about, but it's awesome. Yeah, we're so proud of the movie, it's been an amazing journey. Hayden's an awesome partner, the cast is amazing, and here we go, it's all about tonight. I'm most excited for the audiences to discover the quantum realm as a place and feel like it's this massive world that we've only just glimpsed a little bit of in this movie. Maybe there's more stories to tell there. And I'm excited for them to meet Kang, who's going to be such a big presence moving forward in Phase 5. And I think after they've seen this movie, where he sits and how important he will be very clear by the end of the night.
This is my first red carpet, so I'm kind of like, what is this? It's insane. Really great energy. Everybody's dressed up and they look amazing. And yeah, just really excited. I think everybody's as excited as I am. We still have, I think family is a huge part of Ant-Man in particular. So we have that, but I think what it really means to be a hero is going to be one of the biggest messages we have out of this one.
Making this movie was so much fun that now getting to celebrate it feels like the perfect excuse to bring all the same energy that we had when we were on set to a party. This is amazing. I see fans lined up around Westwood. People are so excited, and I have to tell everybody, making this, the parts of it that I got to be present for, being with these incredible people, was so much fun. I had so much joy making it that I feel like if people in the theater even get a fraction of that, they're going to be in for one of the best movie-going experiences they've had in a very long time. I am a fan. I have grown up my entire life collecting comic books, going and waiting behind barriers to see if I could get a picture of, people making movies. I go to conventions and get autographs. So for me, getting to now be on this side of the aisle is a little weird, but it's really lovely, and I see them out there, and I'm proud of what we've made, because I know that as a fan, I'm proud of this and I'm very excited about it.
Well, the most exciting part about the music for this film for me is just how epic it is, how grand in scale. The first couple of movies were, I don't want to say they were smaller stories, but they're really focused on family, and the themes were really revolving around Scott Lang and him needing to protect his family. In this case, he's protecting not only our universe, but infinite universes. And the music has grown in scope and size to match that. And it's so fun as a composer to work with such a big palette like that.
It's a nice group. It's always a joy when you're doing a picture with your best of friends, with the whole team that you're working with. Paul sets a great tone for the rest of us, and enjoyed it a lot. It was a great shoot. It's an amazing group. I saw about 3 Hank Pyms just a minute ago. They looked better than I did. They're fantastic. No, I didn't grow up with the comics, so for me to see this kind of zealotry and the passion they have and how well they know the stories working together was something very special.